Like I said, I have found out that once I've used my good sense, right, then my good sense was a weapon that was concealed, right? So that's why I'm now defining concealed weapon. And you know what I mean? Now, this the NOLO legal dictionary's definition of concealed weapon. A weapon, particularly a handgun, which is kept hidden in one's person. Now, like I say, this is their legal definition of it in the sense of their um, legal definition of a crime. But now let's talk about the mental, because they denied my ancestors the right to read and write. So now, if you saying that the law is now the guideline, and you deny my ancestors, or your ancestors deny my ancestors the right to read and write, and you have made the battle a legal battle, and now you are making it into a spiritual war because you double crossed me in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, this is when the state of Florida showed me that they used the justice system as the last line of defense. See, this is how they keep you a slave, because if you can't transition from a physical fight to a mental battle, they're going to defeat you because you can't cross over that line. See, you don't know how to defeat them in the way that they trying to defeat you. So it's like they lure you in to their inheritance. See, and this is what I'm trying to show the descendants of slaves, as well as the descendants of the abolitionists. See, the same fight is still being fought. But if you don't fight a good fight, then you don't have good sense. See, so your fight becomes nonsensical. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me show you what that means. Nonsensical. This is what they said. This is one of the things that they said to me. Um, Wait a minute. Let me see. Nonsense. Wait a minute, man. See this? Well, see, now I can't find it. Right. Because this the phone that the Winter Park police had, and I can't get in it like I supposed to, because it's crazy. I can't even get on it because I could sync it with my phone that I'm on this, but ever since they took the phone, I can't do nothing I used to could do with the phone. See, so I don't want to say it. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like, well, he said this. See, I want to read what they said, so that now that I'm on the NOLO trying to get it, they won't let me get it. So I'm just showing y'all, right? Like, this is what I'm saying. How can you be as wise as the serpent using the instruments of the serpent? See, because then it makes you look like you not wise. But the information is his information, or their information, or its information. I'm not telling you what I believe. I'm telling you what they believe. And I'm saying, well, if you believe this, why you doing me and my family like this? And I'm saying, well, even if black people don't believe they my family, my cousins don't believe they my family, what about me, which is my wife, my daughter, and my son? See, that's who I saw as me. because those were the ones that I was responsible for. See, but because I'm a Navy man and I gave the country gave me an oath and I gave the country a promise, just like the Lord gave Abraham a promise, or whomever Abraham said gave him a promise. I'm showing y'all when the country gave me an oath and I gave the country a promise. And when I saw the country constitution in jeopardy, I saved the Constitution at great peril to myself. See, I haven't been with my wife, nor my daughter, nor my son because of the service that I'm giving to my ungrateful state where I was born in. I'm a native of the state of Florida, and my family and friends are ungrateful. See, we're not talking, this is what Dr. Martin Luther King was talking about. He was saying it's not the bad things that bad people do that's bad. It's the silence of the good people. Because who is good when you could do what you doing to a man that's in court bringing the truth to the lie? And then he bringing you both sides saying, well, listen, look, I'm breaking down what they say is the law. And you pissed off with me. And I'm saying, well, how about if I was our ancestors and I couldn't read, but I could tell you how wrong this is? Well, if I couldn't read and show you in writing how wrong it is, then you gonna be just like you are now when you seeing this happen to me and you saying, well, man, they've been doing it forever. And I'm saying, yeah, but on this date right here, July 2nd, 1964, they promised not to do it again. And then the black people say, well, they always break their promise. And I'm saying, well, how can you say that Jesus don't come when you want him, but he right on time, and you say that you let a person break their promise? So wouldn't that be like Jesus breaking his promise? Because if he come and you let him be crucified again, how you saying he breaking his promise when you keep letting wrong happen? So if you keep sacrificing Jesus, then when are you wrong? See, if the church is the one who's sacrificing the truth now, that's Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. That's where I went into, just like Jesus went into Jerusalem. So I'm saying, well, how many churches did Jesus go into to make him your Lord and Savior? See, now the black church is telling me that I got to go into enough churches before they help me. And I'm saying, well, they only get to crucify me once, or they only get to lethally inject me once. So why would you keep allowing them the opportunity to lethally inject me and then say that you saved me? And I'm saying, well, look how many times I had to go into the lion's den. So when did you help me? But you put me in a mental hospital, and then they put me in 6 times. But I had to put myself in once because I was hungry. And I'm around a bunch of family, and I had to put myself in a mental hospital or jail. It was a mental hospital, jail, or a homeless shelter. And I'm around all my friends who saying 15 years later, they was helping me. And I'm saying, well, when one told me to go to a homeless shelter, one told me to give it to Jesus. One told me I don't even know what he was talking about. One wouldn't even talk to me. and I ain't got that many friends. So who helped me? But I had to be as wise as the serpent. Now, hold on. But now we gonna say, okay, that's not, so we going back to concealed weapon, right? Because like I say, man, they nah, but see, it let you go to that. See, but hey, it's cool. Okay, so now in there, what they say is self-defense, right? Let's look at self-defense. See, now I don't see, man. But see, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, these people something else. But then it make it look like it's you. Now you mean to tell me you don't have self-defense in this thing? There it is. Self-defense, right? The use of reasonable force. Okay, now, in a mental battle, what is reasonable? If the truth is not reasonable force. If it's a lie, wouldn't that be unreasonable? If it's a lie. So if you in a mental battle with the devil and the Bible tells you that you have to be as wise as the serpent, then your truth has to be reasonable. Your testimony has to be reasonable. So if God is not the author of confusion, then your truth will not be confusing. The situation would be confusing, but your truth would be the evidence of how you made it, if you mean, out of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of, and in and out of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning by the value of my truth. Now, imagine how many lawyers I would have needed to do what I did, becoming as wise as the serpent, doing what your scriptures said that you got to do. So why are you coming against my truth as if I'm the serpent? How is my truth confusing when my truth is what got me standing here or sitting here testifying on a YouTube video because my serpent can't face me in the civil nor the criminal courthouses in Seminole nor Orange counties in the state of Florida, nor inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. So if I use my wisdom, right, for which is defined as, see, come on, man. Man, well, these people, that's what I'm saying. You fight these people, man. Okay, ability to discern inner qualities and relationships. So now, wouldn't my wisdom by definition allow me to go and quantify the angels of the devil? If John wrote about it in Revelations 12 about the war that the devil broke out in heaven, and he showed you and he told you through narration, right, what happened. Well, why would you think that now, if I have went in and I shown their legal ability to discern inequalities, why wouldn't my evidence be so thorough that you wouldn't be confused? See, you confused because you don't want to accept the details of my journey. See, I'm telling you where I just came back from, and you still can't believe it. But I'm saying, if you can't believe the truth, then what is the heaven you selling every Sunday or every Saturday? What is the heaven you selling if it ain't true? If the truth can't get you in a better place here on earth. How can a testimony of a person who can't discern the inner qualities of the truth gonna get you into this heaven? That's mental.